Hello, my name is Laquan Crawford, and this is The Rant, a show here at Dash Diggity where we rant about petty, nonsensical stuff that you don't care about because blah, 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 and we're jealous because blah, 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 because we're not rich and famous, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, just to start off so I don't have to do it at the end, follow us on Twitter, at Dash Diggity, at twitter.com. I don't care about social media. Go friend us and or subscribe to us on YouTube, at Dash Diggity. It's 2 words, the word dash and then Diggity, because I had to make it, I don't know how to work a fan page. That's beside the point. And subscribe to here at this channel if you think, like, or care about what we actually have to say. If you're one of those people that's going to go in the comments and complain, have fun. I'm probably not going to respond to you. Yeah. Anyway, to my left here is Lewis.
Hello.
We are going to rant about, which will probably be the longest one we ever do, about these quote-unquote, like, these female singers. I guess they can be deemed singers that preach. They're people, technically. That they're human beings. They have life force and all that good stuff.
Allegedly.
They have blood in it. Yeah, allegedly they're human beings. The females that promote themselves as like they're singers that care about people and people being themselves, like Lady Gaga.
About their fans.
About their fans, like Lady Gaga, who preaches about being yourself, and Katy Perry and Kesha. We were gonna say Beyonce, but she doesn't really promote herself as that. But we just hate Beyonce.
Yeah.
And then they haul off and do opposite things other than what they just preach. Perfect example right off the top. Katy Perry did a song called Fireworks, which is all about people being individual, like fireworks, which is stupid because almost all fireworks are exactly the same. They go in the sky and they blow up, much like Katy Perry's life. And then she goes and hauls off in her marriage, both her marriages. One black guy, save that. Hero shit for gym class, all right? Anyway, she's just terrible. Like,
she is terrible. Like, what the hell does it mean? Do you ever feel like you're a plastic bag drifting through the wind? Just explain that to me, Katy Perry.
What? I don't even know what that's from.
It's from Fireworks. It's like the first lyric.
Do you ever feel like you're... I never listened to Fireworks.
Drifting through the wind like a plastic bag. Like
okay, a plastic...
like,
so do you ever feel like garbage? Well, Katy
Katy
Perry should always feel like garbage because she did... Her first song was I Kissed a Girl. You can't follow up a song... Like, the only reason why she did the song Fireworks is to prevent herself from being a one-hit wonder. Because no one really cared after I Kissed a Girl. That was it. Like, okay, she's a lesbian whore and she's married to Travis McCoy from Gym Class Hero. Great. Cool. Good for you. Now what? I should do songs about how people are who they should be themselves. Firework. Okay. Inspirational. Lyrics don't make any sense, but more moderately inspirational. I get the message.
And then she tried to rape Elmo, too, and I don't appreciate that either.
Elmo was already raping people because she had blood, so that's a rant for another time. But she probably got raped by Elmo. Well, she probably asked for it. And not by she asked to get raped. She probably asked to have sex with the guy who plays Elmo. It's a 6-foot-tall black man. Don't worry about it.
She probably did.
She probably asked for it.
She wanted a role.
Exactly. That's why she dressed like that, because she knew the guy who was working the puppet of the Elmo's mouth was up underneath checking out between her legs. Anyway, it's not that amazing. She's probably like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, can we talk about how, she's so hot and, her cleavage looks good, but maybe if you guys look at her without her girdle on, you could see the real Katy Perry and the cellulite, but we'll get to editing and edit a different rant.
Oh, God. But yeah, no, she did the song Peacock, which is about penises. And the chorus is, I want to see your peacock, cock, which is great, too, because it just says the word cock in it a bunch of times. Which is amazing. Yeah, she's terrible. And then she did the song California Girls, and she's half naked, and it's got Snoop Dogg, which is the worst thing. This is a man that walked to the VMAs with a bunch of women on leashes, which I don't have a problem with Snoop Dogg on a technical level. Snoop Lion, I apologize, because he's a Rastafarian now. But he's definitely not the picture of be who you want to be, everyone's special, because that guy walks women around on leashes.
Yeah.
Or at least has in the past. No one would ever forget the day I walked into school with someone on a leash.
You can't forget that.
No, you really can't try to get that out. He's a weed smoking, walking women on leashes, calls himself a dog, not anymore. Always talking about, he's always been a hound.
Once a dog, always a dog.
Exactly. And then Katy Perry's I'm going to do a song with him. Oh, California Girls, we're so good looking. It's not really.
Is she even from California, though?
Yeah. Is she?
No, she's from Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's not from Katy Perry.
God. Anyway, let's move on from Katy Perry before we run out of time and it'll just be a Katy Perry rant. Then you got Kesha. Oh, God. She did a song, Who We Are, Who We Are. Don't get me wrong, catchy beat song, but she is terrible. She she's trying to do that like glitter glam trashy thing, which is like a groupie. But she's also trying to pretend like she's a singer. Like groupies didn't sing.
Groupies didn't sing.
Groupies don't sing except for the what's it called? The Go-Go's. They were like
House.
yeah.
The groupies.
Oh, they don't. They're not relevant enough. And then like she does this "We Are Who We Are," and she's like, "Yeah, I'm like a trashy broad." And then, well, she doesn't say this. She said this after a picture she posted on like her Twitter or whatever, or something like that. It got out online of her with like holding her shirt up with like somebody splooge all over her chest, and not splooge like from freaking Holes with Shia LaBeouf where it's stuff that makes your feet smell clean. No, like somebody's jizz all splattered all over her chest, and she's just like, "Oh yeah, it just proves how trashy I am." Oh, but you do a song about being okay. Don't promote people. I get, being who you are. If you're that trashy, then be that trashy. But don't pretend like, if people go and get on your case about it, you can't pretend like, oh, it's not that bad. It's just, that's like that Rebecca Black girl making the song Friday, knowing that it's bad, and then complaining, saying people are cyberbullying her because they're telling her how bad the song is.
She needed to be cyberbullied.
She needed to be punched in the throat, and so did her parents for buying her that song. Newsflash, they bought her that song. But this isn't about Rebecca Black. This is about these trashy skanks. Kesha's, I don't even want to talk about it. Talking about Kesha makes me feel like I have herpes. That's how bad Kesha is.
You probably didn't know.
I know, right? I shouldn't even mention her name. I'm not going to say it. She's like the Voldemort of freaking music. Like, she who will not be spoken. Her name shall not be spoken. Avada Kedavra. I hope you die. Anyway, who else is trashy?
There's Lady Gaga who loves her fans and loves these gay kids and like she calls them little monsters. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be a goddamn monster. I'm not a monster. I'm
you're
a freaking
gay,
man.
So you're a monster.
Yeah,
come with me.
Come with me, you
monster.
little nasty homo monster. That's basically what she's saying. If you haven't figured it out.
Come dress and meet with me. All right.
Yeah, come where she got to meet the Queen of England. Dressed like a latex whore nurse. If you don't remember, she showed up to some interview in an outfit made of Kermit the Frogs. She's dressed in meat. She's constantly like she's covered in corals. She like had like a lobster headdress thing that was like studded in diamonds.
She's
and
not creative.
She's not.
Suck.
Her music sucks. All her music is about the same thing. It's about being a whore, being gay, being who you want to be. She's quintessentially the gay whore version of Taylor Swift. She wrote like 3 different songs about the 3 different types of songs on like 5 different albums. You know, her deluxe copy of her first album came with a lock, quote unquote, a lock of her hair, which is just a piece of one of her wigs. That'd be like, I don't do this and go, hey, if you watch my webcast, I'll give you some of my semen in a jar. No, I go, watch this. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And I also don't call people monsters unless I'm insulting them.
Yeah, you call someone a monster. A monster's not a compliment, you little monsters out there.
Yeah. Oh,
Gaga,
little monsters.
No. All right.
No. You could go, like, what does she call little kids? Like her little monster goo goo gagas? That's freaking disgusting.
It is disgusting.
I think she's a pedophile.
She probably is a pedophile. Now, you let Lady Gaga call you monsters and she huddles you up while she's covered in blood. But when Michael Jackson lifted a little boy out to show America, that was a problem.
Oh yeah, when he puts she's freaking calling you monsters and you all loving it. You're lapping
like,
it up.
I'm a monster, Lady Gaga.
You're sucking it down like Robitussin when you got a cold. Oh, it's so. Oh, I'm a little monster. Even though she's really not relevant right now, but she'll come up with another album. And she'll
no, she's touring her album that she toured 3 years ago, like Lady Gaga.
She's still touring the same one album she came out with.
She's on the verge of doing Twitter beefs with the Osbournes. Now, they're really relevant, Lady Gaga.
They're really
relevant. Go.
They haven't been relevant since like 04. She's amazing. Twitter beef. That was like Eminem beefing with Toby, or that one dude who does like electronic music. Toby, or whatever his name was. I don't care. He's some tofu eating vegan, but it wasn't impressive. Lady Gaga is slowly becoming like the worst human being ever.
Really, she is. She copies, right? She copies music. Like her songs, Madonna. Has anybody heard of her? Gwen Stefani. You're not creative, Lady Gaga.
Gwen Stefani wasn't even trash. She was high class.
She was.
She was all about being who you were, though. She was like, I like hanging out with Asian people and dancing around. Great. She at no point in time was like, never stopped doing that. She was always weird from day one. Never pretended like, oh no, this is like be who. She was just like, no, this is me. This is what I do. If you do that, that's cool. Not telling you, and she didn't call her fans monsters. When she was in No Doubt, she was dressing with a little Indian dot in her forehead. She was just being freaking Gwen Stefani.
She wasn't going like or anything. She was just being
She wasn't
herself.
trying to be controversial. She was being herself. She wasn't trying to shock everyone by wearing meat dresses. She was just like, nah, this is what I did. And then I have platinum blonde hair.
Climbing on pianos and falling. Like, get out of here, Lady Gaga.
God.
Clearly, you're a drunk.
I prefer Adam Lambert over Lady Gaga, and they're quintessentially the same person.
They are. Adam Lambert. Should have won American Idol, but he didn't.
Actually, yeah. My mom doesn't like Adam Lambert because he's gay, but I'm cool with him. He's a pretty decent singer. Sings better than the people we just referenced. Again, we don't have time to talk about Lady Gaga. Beyonce, because this has already been like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and Beyonce, like, we might lose power.
Oh, God, yeah. When you reference Beyonce, you... Okay, no, the lights are still on. We should stop. We were going to get Chad to stop it in there and then edit it together. But anyway... we're at 10 minutes. Chad, just keep it rolling. Just let us keep rolling. This might be a long one. Beyonce sang. She's not.
When is she gonna change her Lion King wig? Like, I'm still waiting on that. Like, it's still there. Mufasa died and she took it. Like, I like Mufasa. And Beyonce stole his wig. That's rude, Beyonce.
Yeah, she just went and shaved his head after he was crashed and was stampeded by the what was it, wildebeest or whatever, the wild buffaloes.
She's a wildebeest.
She's a whore. And there was a rumor going around. She's not a whore, but I don't know anything about it. She probably is.
She probably is.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Jay-Z doesn't look that satisfying. He just looks rich. My cousin looks like Jay-Z, and that's saying something. My cousin is ugly. Anyway, actually, he doesn't look like him anymore. But that's beside the point. What did Beyonce? Her music, like, I like LaToya Luckett a lot better. Who's
Beyonce? Has she ever been number one?
Yeah, she's been number one.
Like, where?
She's been number one on the charts and stuff like that, but that's the same thing as
why is she relevant now?
She shouldn't be. She's like, okay, like...
She had a fake pregnancy and she married Jay-Z.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Speaking of irrelevant whores, Madonna tried to come out with a freaking comeback album, which didn't chart. Well, it did chart. One song charted, and then the other one was like 109 on the charts, even though it's Billboard Hot 100. So she did it with MIA, who hasn't been relevant since Pineapple Express.
Yeah. Like, okay, Madonna.
And then she did it with what's that girl's name? The stupid, dirty Young Money slut. Nicki Minaj. Okay,
Nicki Minaj.
We can talk about Nicki Minaj forever because why is she a judge on American Idol? She doesn't sing.
She doesn't sing, and she's bipolar.
She doesn't sing. She doesn't. She's got the Hannah Montana thing going, where she has like an alter ego called Roman, and she calls him Roman Zelensky and says it's nothing to do with Roman Polanski.
Now the Barbs are going to be hating on the video.
I don't even care. But Barbs?
Yeah, like.
Barbs.
She should be paying Barbs for this.
Barbs. If you're a Nicki Minaj fan, you call yourself a Barb.
No, what's worse, if you're a guy and you call yourself Barbs.
If you're a guy and you call yourself your Barb, like I say in all my other videos, kill yourself, but don't do it with a gun. That's too fast. What you should do is slit your wrist and sit in a tub, and then slice your own throat and slowly choke on your...
Those are the little monsters that slit their wrists.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga will come for them. She'll suck your blood for you.
Yeah. God, we could complain for days and days and days, but we've probably been going on for like 12 minutes. Whatever. Remember what I said earlier, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, blah, 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 blah. And remember, if you don't like what we had to say, it's probably because we're right. Little monsters.